Hi, it's the Wealthy Expat here. As you know from this channel, I've rented this apartment for the last 5.5 months, and I'm going to continue renting apartments here in Dubai and the UAE. A lot of people have asked me, how do you find apartments to rent? How do you find apartments to buy? How do you find villas? How do you find property in general in Dubai and the UAE? I'll show you the exact process I've used to find great properties, what realtors to trust, what websites to look at, and what negotiation tactics you should use, because a lot of people here sell you overvalued property. You need to make sure to get the right price and the right timing for your buys. Let's check it out right now. Alright, the first website that I use to find this particular apartment, and I've helped a lot of people obviously move to Dubai, and they found great apartments using propertyfinder.ae. There are other websites. I just started off with this one. It was a recommendation from one of my contacts here in Dubai, and it worked out pretty well. So what you basically do, let's say you want to rent an apartment and you want to rent it in the Dubai Marina, just like I have here. You want to get an apartment and you want to have 3 bedrooms for you, your children, and maybe an office or a home office that you want to have. You can also set the price, and you have more options here like furnished or unfurnished. Let's say we want to get a furnished apartment. We want to get at least, let's say here it's in square feet, so let's say we want to get at least 900 square feet and no max. And amenities, you can put like a maid's room, shared gym, concierge service, view at the water, pets allowed. Let's say we want to do pets allowed, for example. And then we go and we search for apartments. Typically what's going to happen and how it works in Dubai and the UAE is that it shows you per year. So for example, here it says 160,000 AED per year. 160,000 divided by 4 is about 40,000. Add on about 10% to that. So let's say about $46,000, something like that per year. So you're looking at about $4,000 per month for this particular apartment. That seems really cheap for this apartment right here. So 3+ maids, Princess Tower, that seems pretty good. So we can check here, 225,000. So this will be around 60,000 USD, maybe 60 something thousand. If my math doesn't fail me, 230,000 dirham, 250,000 dirham. And you can keep seeing all these apartments right here. These are more of the prices. I think this one is too cheap for a reason. I'm not sure why it's so cheap. Maybe the location or where exactly it is. So it has kind of bad ratings here. Princess Tower, I haven't stayed in this particular tower, but you can basically check through these apartments which one you like, which one has the amenities you like, and which one has exactly what you're looking for. But this is typically the price that you're going to get. Let's say Silverine Tower. This one is a great tower, actually. I'm going to click on that because I know that one. I've stayed in it, and it's a beautiful tower with a great gym. Has a nice view here to the marina. You can see all the pictures, and you would also want to see if it's verified. So a lot of these listings are not verified. The verified ones, typically you're not going to get scammed, right? So if you see a really good price, let's say this apartment was 100,000 AED per year, which is about 29,000. That's a little cheap. For a place that is 166 square meters, 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, in a nice area, in a nice building, yeah, you're probably gonna get scammed there. That's not a real price. And they also have the agent here of that property. So it's ASCO Real Estate. And what I also like to do is check the place that they're selling it from. So ASCO Real Estate, I'm gonna Google that, and I'm gonna check their reviews on Google. So you can see ASCO Real Estate Brokers LLC, 4.5 stars, 750 reviews. And what I do with these reviews is I go to newest and I check the reviews. So it says real estate firm, best agent, we're looking to move, had specific requirements. Okay, so these are all 5 stars. Very poor communication, okay, just communication. But if you see any reviews like the apartment quality was really bad, they scammed me, I had a bad price, anything like that. So you wanna look for those. Don't deal with these people. Last 4 months continuous, I'm sending mails. First few days, okay, so he didn't get back his deposit money. That might be a problem. I don't know what this is, a 1 star. So he lied to us, so this is pretty bad. So I would go through these reviews. That's what I basically did when I looked at all these realtors. And obviously you want to contact these realtors. So what I do, instead of going through the page here on Property Finder, I go and directly message the realtors that have these apartments, and I go and directly call them since I'm here in Dubai. If you're not in Dubai, you're looking at an apartment to rent later on, you can just message them on WhatsApp. Most of these people have WhatsApp. If you want to get on a call with them, they'll send you a Zoom link or they'll call you on WhatsApp with a VPN, and then you can basically talk to them directly and negotiate the deal. Usually a lot of these apartments will have yearly rents, like it says here, 250,000 dirham, and you can use XE is the one that I use, and you can basically put 250,000 dirham to whatever currency you're using. So in this case, let's put AED, and in USD, this would be 250,000. We're looking at exactly 68,000. That's per year. So if we divide that by 12, then we're looking at 5,000 something per month. What you can do is negotiate every quarter, or maybe 2 payments per year, or maybe even monthly payments. Typically, when they're doing yearly rent, you're looking at maximum like 4 checks, 4 payments per year. So every 3 months you can pay, because they like when you pay yearly, they like when you pay twice a year, they don't like when you pay every month. A lot of these apartments don't really like that. So you might get away with 3-month payments out of every 3 months. So you basically pay 3 months, maybe you have a little bit of a premium on top of that, like 2 to 3% on top of what you would pay if it's yearly. If you want to get the best deal, you pay for the year, but maybe you don't want to stay all year, maybe you're just checking around, then you do 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. Sometimes they'll make you sign a yearly contract. So make sure to negotiate this directly with the realtor or with the person that is actually giving you the apartment. Now, when it comes to buying an apartment, let's go look at buying property somewhere here. Let's go and put JBR, my favorite area in Dubai, and let's buy something. Or actually, let's put another area, maybe like a Hills, like Emirates Hills area. Let's say we want to buy a home for our family. We have 3 kids and a beautiful wife, and we want to buy a home. So let's say property type, let's buy a villa with 4 bedrooms, a nice villa, and more filters. So let's say we have a maid's room, we have a balcony, we have a private pool, and a private garden. So we want to get a really nice place. Let's check that. So in this particular case, we have one for 55 million. I think I put the wrong. So Emirates Hills, let's do Springs. It's also a very nice area. The Springs, Dubai, let's put Springs. We got Greens as well. We got Barsha as well, Al Barsha. Okay, let's check those. And we can find only one result as well, 5 million dirhams. So basically, I put things that might be a little bit too specific. So let's do 2 bedrooms, and let's do no maid's room and just a pool. Show 10 results, so we can find these 10 results. Boom. Okay, so 1 million dirham, we got 2.2 million dirham, we got 2.4 million dirham. So now we're getting to it. We're finding some pretty nice places. Let's look at this one, verified, 2.4 million dirham. We got a nice furnished place. Oh, that might be the issue, that I put that it was furnished, but we'll keep going. So 250 square meters, so quite big, and 2.4 million dirham. This is gonna cost us about, if you divide it by for $650,000 US. And what you can do with a lot of these apartments, you can negotiate these villas or these homes or whatever it is. You want to negotiate these prices, and again, contact the particular company. So in this case, FAM Properties. Let's check them out right here, FAM Properties. And we want to contact them as well and negotiate the price and see if they can get us a way better price, or negotiate that, because usually the prices here are quite overvalued. They're typically higher than what they should be, specifically when you're renting apartments, specifically luxury apartments, luxury homes. They're way higher than what they should be. So you want to negotiate down. You want to tell them, hey, I know the deal. I know that this apartment is a little bit overvalued. I want to get the best price, not just because you're being cheap, not just because you want to save 5 or 10K here and there, but because you want to get a good deal. If you want to buy a property and they're selling it to you for $650,000, but you want to buy it for $550,000 and you know that that's a real price, then obviously you want to get that real price and save yourself the 100K. So that's what I essentially do. What I also did, after a while finding on Property Finder, I couldn't really find that many properties to actually rent, and I called a lot of realtors, is I went to Airbnb. And in Airbnb, obviously it's for short-term rentals, but you can also find long-term rentals and negotiate with your host here in Dubai to find a longer-term rental. So let's say I want to rent in Dubai Marina, and I want to rent from April 1 to April 30. So I want to rent a month, and I want to rent in here. You can find some nice apartments, and then once you stay in that apartment, let's say for the first 5 or 6 days, you want to check absolutely everything. So check the gym, check the pool, see how the service is, see how the delivery, let's say if you're delivering food, I deliver a lot of food, I want to make sure the experience is easy, see how the services are, and absolutely everything. And obviously the reviews are extremely important. If you like that particular apartment, you see yourself living there long term, then you want to tell the host about it. Hey, do you rent for 3 months? Do you rent for 6 months? Do you rent for 1 year? Most of them will give you an option. They'll say, hey, we're booked out for the next 2 months, but after that, you can book on a month-to-month basis. And here you can pay month-to-month. Here there shouldn't be a problem of you paying every month because it's an Airbnb. They're used to short-term rentals. They're used to people booking a couple of days. Better if they book every single month, because then they don't need to worry about changing the actual guests all the time. So it's a win-win for both of you basically. So you can find one here. This one is 3,550 per month, which is actually a pretty good price for it's a 1 bedroom in the marina. All right, I mean, not a great deal. It has pretty good reviews here. And a place like this, if I stay there and I like it, then I want to negotiate for, obviously, longer term rentals. Another website that I heard a lot of people use is Bayut. I don't particularly use it, or I've never actually used it, but you can put here the purpose. You can put, let's say, Dubai Marina, or downtown Dubai, let's say. And property type, I want to rent an apartment, and I want to do it for monthly rent, and I want to find monthly rent. So here you can also find monthly apartments, and if it has this true check thing, that means that the apartment is legit. Just like if it says verified on Property Finder, then it's basically the same thing. Usually this will be heavily overpriced. So for example, this one right here, 1,500 square feet for 40,000 monthly. This is in the sky view. Yeah, this is a bit high. I know a person that actually rents an apartment just like this one. He pays about $28,000. So let's say about $8,000 is going to be around $11,000. So a little bit higher, but he pays every 3 to 6 months. Here you're paying monthly. So you can find a very nice monthly apartment that you can definitely enjoy, and obviously check on the agents, make sure that they're not scamming you, make sure they're giving you a good price for what you're getting. Another thing I recommend is to go directly to the actual building or the developer where you're looking to rent or buy. So for example, when I actually found this apartment, I locked in the deal and actually rented this apartment, it was directly with Address. This is the Address Beach Resort. Address is the people that actually make this place and actually run this place, and I did the contract directly with Address. Not with a realtor, not with an owner, it was directly with Address. And a lot of serviced apartments where they clean it for you, they do anything you want, basically fix the AC or fix whatever you want, they are directly with the company. So you want to rent directly from Address. The same thing applies to buying. So for example, if you want to buy an MR property, the biggest developer here, the most famous developer, or you want to buy from Damac or Shoba or whichever other developer, it's better to buy from the developer directly. Make sure you don't buy from random developers that might just disappear and you never get your money back. But when you're looking at these different properties, instead of buying from the middleman or from the realtor, buy from the property directly, from the property developer, and you might save yourself 10%, 5%. Sometimes these people make crazy commissions because I've gotten a lot of offers here on the channel. Hey, show off my property and we give you 15%. 10% of the property value if you sell it to one of your clients. So the profits and the margin on this is huge. So sometimes you can just shortcut that, go straight to the developer, get a better deal, maybe even get better properties, because I remember the apartment that I was trying to book here, that I was trying to rent here, from one of the owners, from one of the realtors as well, wasn't that good, it wasn't that high, it wasn't that big, it wasn't just not what I wanted. And then directly with Address, I got a much better apartment, a way higher floor. This is floor 57. I was looking at apartments floor 20, so you can get a much better deal directly with the developer, directly with the company, and you can enjoy your apartment or your home a lot better. That's it for my experience finding an apartment, a home to buy or rent here in Dubai. If you're looking to move to Dubai, you're looking to pay 0% tax, or just looking to enjoy your life here with your crypto investments, with your business, with whatever you want, we help people move to Dubai, set up in different places around the world that are absolutely zero tax, get second residences so they can enjoy their wealth and their life much better. All you have to do, click that first link in the description, book a one-on-one call with us. We're Wealthy Expat, we're a company, we help you move to places like Dubai, get an apartment, start a company, get bank accounts, basically have your full setup here so you don't need to worry about anything. We do everything with VIP processing and give you the most premium service that we can. All you have to do, book a call with us and see if we can help you with that first link in the description. And if you're looking to live in Dubai, what are the best areas and the best regions of the city and the country that you should consider living in? Check out the video that's gonna pop up right here, best areas and best places to live in Dubai. Very popular video, a lot of people loved it, and I went into a lot of research for that video. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, that like button down below. I'll see you on the next one. This is the Wealthy Expat.